Playoff bound. Overnight, we learned City SC clinched a playoff berth in its inaugural season. We're live at City Park with all the excitement and with what's next for this team coming up this morning.
And we have showers moving through right now and more on the way through the next few days. We'll time out just how much rain is on the way through the weekend.
A shootout between police and a man sends that man to the hospital last night. I'm live in Afton this morning with an update from police after gunfire breaks the silence in a South St. Louis County neighborhood.
Taking a closer look at the city jail, why Missouri leaders demand an audit this morning.
And day 7 of the strike, still no closer to a deal as far as we know. How this is impacting the price of a new car this morning.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Waking up winners. Check that out right there. Hours ago, we learned that City SC has clinched a playoff spot in their very first season. We had to wait late last night to find out if City SC would make the playoffs because other MLS games on the West Coast were still taking place. But this morning, we are the champions. Well, we're on our way to becoming the champions, clinching that first playoff spot in the MLS. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, September the 21st. We're in a festive mood. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. We just want to say thank you for joining us, including those of you who might be watching us on 5+. Before we head over to weather and traffic, we do want to get you caught up on all the excitement from overnight.
Yeah, check out that soccer ball. Even I could make a shot with that. Our Sydney Stallworth joins us live at City Park with the story that everybody is talking about this morning. All right, Sydney, what is next for St. Louis City SC?
Well, Rennie, Michelle, guys, I don't know, an MLS Cup, maybe. I mean, we definitely have a chance at this point. City SC has secured its playoff spot, even in spite of last night's tie. Now, at this point, we're number 1 in the Western Conference, about 5 points out of Seattle, but there are still 4 regular season matches left, and that means there's a lot of work to be done to determine where the team is going to fall when it comes to these playoff rankings. But I've been looking into it all morning, guys. I think I got it down at this point. I have everything you need to know about the playoffs. October 21st is decision day, and that's when City SC will find out the team's placement in the playoff bracket. Overall, 18 teams have qualified, the top 9 from the Eastern Conference and the top 9 from the Western Conference. Seeds 1 to 7 in each conference automatically qualify for the round 1 best of 3 series. Seeds 8 and 9 in each conference qualify for those wild card matches. Now, St. Louis City SC hasn't announced a date for ticket sales just yet, but we do know playoff tickets will go on sale very soon. You can purchase a playoff strip, which includes tickets for the entire playoff run, except that MLS Cup final or season match tickets. But before those season match tickets go on sale, or those single match tickets rather, City season ticket members will get the first dibs on those playoff strips, and then it goes to My City Plus members and season ticket members, and those My City Plus members will also have priority pre-sale access to buy the single match tickets as well. Then it goes to regular sales. Now, here's a look at the playoff schedule this morning. Wild card matches are going to happen from October 25th to the 26th. The round 1 best of 3 series matches happens from October 28th to November 12th. The conference semifinals and then the conference finals are single elimination games, guys. So you win or go home, and that'll run from November 25th to December 3rd. And then the MLS Cup is going to be presented by Audi on December 9th. Now, you'll also notice, if you watched in years past, that MLS is going to have a new format this year. They've added 2 of those wild card series games, an extra 2, and when it comes to the round 1 series, it's going to be best of 3. So teams will have the best out of 3 to move forward and advance. You guys?
I'll tell you something, your soccer knowledge is deep, Sydney Stallworth. All right, I got one more question for you, though. The MLS Cup, of course, is the big prize in all of this. Could that happen right there at City Park? Could that match be City SC at home?
Guys, there's a chance for that. And that's why I was saying earlier, it really matters how the team finishes off this regular season, because the team, whichever one has the highest playoff ranking, that will determine where that final cup match is played. So fingers crossed that happens here in St. Louis. Could you imagine how much fun that's going to be? The whole city painted in red. That would be amazing, guys.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. All right, thanks so much, Sydney. We want to get to overnight because so many of you took to social media to congratulate the team and show support. People who aren't even from St. Louis are chiming in this morning. We just love it. Ryan took to Twitter saying, or I should say X, saying, huge moment for a brand new expansion team coming from a Seattle Sounders fan. And as always, there were some funny comments. This was Matt Baker tweeting this gif of a coach with his arms up saying, all of us after a long night. Yes. Yes. Love it.
And Anthony, they had to play that match through the raindrops too.
Yes, they did. Showers came on through as we were forecasting, and those rain showers are moving away from us this morning. Good morning, and thanks for being here. Let's get you updated on our weather forecast today. You can see the showers. Again, those are moving away from us. These are out towards Effingham, Flora, Mount Vernon, pulling away. But this wraparound, you see the spin on the radar and satellite shows that we will have this system stick around today. So we'll have more cloud cover develop through the day, just like yesterday. And when it's not raining, it will be warm up near 80 degrees. But you get under those thicker clouds, you'll be closer to 75 with showers returning this afternoon and evening. We'll show you the futurecast coming up. Let's get over to Paul, though, now and get an update on the roads if you have to head out the door. Paul, good morning.
Good morning, Anthony. I know what you're thinking. Do I have to leave early this morning? Am I going to need to take a different route? Well, there are a few areas we want to take a look at, but overall, right now, conditions are moving very, very well on our road. Motorists doing the same, but let's include all the construction. Look at the one here at the bottom. This is 55 northbound. I talked to MoDOT yesterday. 27 overpasses being reworked there, and it's on schedule. So you should be okay. And just remember, leave a little bit early for 6440 at Ballas. That has been rough every morning for the last month. We'll have another take on traffic minutes away.
This morning, a man shot by police in South County is in the hospital with life-threatening injuries. We know that this happened in the Afton area.
Our Alex Fees is live this morning at the Afton Police Precinct with what he has learned so far about this shooting. Alex?
Running Michelle, St. Louis County Police say this happened last night after police responded to a call for a domestic disturbance. Police then had a confrontation with the man on the front porch of a home off of Rambler Drive. Now, this all unfolded in the vicinity around Gravois and McKenzie. Officers were told the suspect was intoxicated and refusing to allow the caller to leave the home. Now, police were also advised the man was armed with a handgun and threatened to harm officers if they responded. When police arrived, the man was on the front porch with a gun in each hand. According to officers, that man was told numerous times to drop his weapons. He refused to comply and fired at officers who shot back.
They immediately tried to speak with him, tried to de-escalate the situation, tried to get him to drop the weapons, and he refused to do so, raised his gun and fired at our officers. Our officers also fired. Not clear at this time who fired first, but there was a gunfight that ensued. The suspect was struck. Our officers were not struck.
And St. Louis County Police have not yet released that man's identity. The officers involved in this incident last night have been placed on administrative leave. That is standard protocol in most departments after an officer-involved shooting. Live this morning in South St. Louis County, Alex Fees, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Alex. Excuse me. This is going to be a developing story throughout the day today. So be sure to have 5 on your side, the app for the latest information as we continue to learn more.
All new this morning, a Missouri state senator is calling for the immediate audit of the St. Louis City Justice Center. Senator Stephen Roberts is asking Missouri Auditor Scott Fitzpatrick to take a closer look at the jail. It comes as 9 inmates have died in the last 2 years in a series of incidents of riots and hostage situations. Fitzpatrick has yet to respond to that letter.
Happening today, St. Louis City leaders will be discussing how to grow the local economy and the local workforce. In just, in just a few hours, a new online data project will track inclusive economic goals and highlight investments around the St. Louis area. We will learn more about this site coming up at noon.
All right, let's talk about our weather, and as promised, we'll show you the futurecast here going into the weekend. Let's start off with this morning right at 6 o'clock, and you can see the showers moving away from us out in Mount Vernon and Effingham. We get into the afternoon, there are more showers popping up right about from 5 o'clock until 9 o'clock this evening. That is today. Then we go into tomorrow, and you can see we start off mainly dry, but more spotty showers develop in the afternoon and evening. Could impact those Friday night football games. tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we should have a mainly dry day, but this system comes our direction, and you see the heavy rain out west. We will have showers develop Saturday night and likely through the day on Sunday. We'll talk more about the weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Cutting security downtown. The ongoing battle to hold the owners of the Railway Exchange building accountable for public safety.
Plus, buying a car, what the UAW strike means and doesn't mean for auto sales.
And as we go to break, take a look at the church and the tree, where it's nice and quiet and peaceful right now. Oh man, over in Forest Park tonight on Art Hill, the symphony's going to be playing. So if you want to get out and about, go check that out as well. But right now, enjoy the serenity.